Valheim has a lot of mechanics and secrets which can make your first experience much more enjoyable, so I decided to compile them in one video. This is Aiming for Gaming, and today I'll show you 50 plus essential tips that will help you in your Valheim journey. Now let's begin! Each time you start in the middle of sacrificial stones, where you should put trophies from killed bosses. Each of them will give you a unique power that can be used as an ultimate for a short amount of time with a long cooldown. You can check the location of the next boss from the stone with runes called Big Vizier. The first one is located right at the starting point. Every skill in the game can be improved, you can run more to level up running, fight enemies to master your weapons, and so on. Food boosts your stats and restores your health over time. You can eat up to 3 different types of food at once. The first food available to you will be raspberries. You can find some behind of the sacrificial stones. Eat them for a small starting bonus. Pick up sticks and small stones lying around to craft initial weapons and tools. You can also punch bushes or tree saplings to collect resources. You'll need 5 wood and 4 stone for a stone axe and 3 wood and 2 stone for a hammer. When chopping wood or mining resources, aim at them from higher ground to deal more damage. Learn how to parry enemy attacks. Watch their movements and run away, then attack once or twice. This way you don't lose stamina on defense and will get used to the battle mechanics faster. Blocking is also important. You can learn how to block after you get a shield or a netgear later in the game. Hunt boars if you find them. The larger packs of boars can be found near some rune stones. It's safer to kill them one by one. Boars are your first source of meat and leather scraps. You can place a simple campfire and a cooking station anywhere you need them. You don't need a workbench to place them. It's okay to put more than one cooking station above the fire to speed up the cooking process. Cook the meat you gather from initial enemies, such as boar meat or deer meat. When combined with berries, they can provide you with a lot of health and stamina for the first in-game hours. While you're near the fire, you can sit and relax a bit, as it provides comfort. If you rest for a while, you'll get a rested bonus for at least 8 minutes. Each comfort level adds 1 minute to that value. Comfort level can be boosted by having a room, using different types of furniture, and building near unique structures. Once you're done with cooking and resting, use a hammer to demolish everything and you'll get back all the resources except the wood you used for the fireplace, which saves you time of finding them again. Remember that you cannot hit a target that is too far below you, but not vice versa. You can use this to your advantage as well, as this applies to enemies, even bosses. By the way, necks are easy targets and a source of tails that can be cooked as well if for some reason you don't have anything else. It's better to collect every plant you find, such as raspberries and mushrooms, as they will be used as high-level food ingredients later in the game. You might even want to eat mushrooms, berries and cooked boar meat as initial food until you can cook deer meat. Craft a club for 6 wood and sneak behind a deer. This way your attack will deal enough damage to instantly kill it, even at 0 skill level. Don't use axes for this, as they are slow and you will lose the sneak attack bonus. You can also stand still to recover stamina while you're sneaking, even when you're behind deer. Enemies with 1 star and 2 stars have better stats, but they wield more resources when killed. Therefore, in general, they are worth killing. Check seashores and rivers for flint. You'll need 31 in total to craft a flint axe and 2 upgrades for your workbench. Bonus tip: liking this video will make me happy, as I will know that you're enjoying it. You don't need a whole building to place a working workbench. Instead, just place it near a tree and cover it with 2 large roofs. As you can see, mine is operational now. Prepare your equipment using the workbench. It doesn't require any additional resources. Craft a flint axe to cut down trees faster and gain access to core wood. The better the tool, the better the trees you can cut. Locate the Black Forest. It can be identified by the different types of trees, such as firs and pines. Use the flint axe to cut down several pines and get core wood. You'll need at least 25 of them. Mark down points of interest on the map. For example, here I marked tin deposits on the shore for future smelting purposes. In general, there is no need to fight enemies from the Black Forest at this point. But if your enemy is alone, you can practice parrying or blocking a bit. Collect fine wood from birch trees. You don't need to wait for a bronze axe to do that. Simply punch them with other trees or logs. Place a chopping block and tanning rack near the workbench to upgrade its level. The glowing line indicates that they are connected. Make a fine wood bow from 10 fine wood, 10 core wood and 2 deer hides. It's much better than a crude bow, then upgrade it to level 3. Craft the cheapest wooden arrows and practice your shooting on boars and deer. This skill will be useful in fighting many enemies in the future. You can obtain wild beasts without using a bow or losing health. Simply place a workbench and demolish the walls supporting them. There is no need to sleep at night, you can hunt or do whatever you need. For example, you can kill birds for feathers. They will come in handy for advanced arrow crafting, such as fire arrows, which are effective against the first boss. Place beehives using the wild bees you found earlier, as they will provide honey needed for potions. Build a bed to set your spawn point where you want it. The trick with simple roofs instead of a house works here as well. Always check abandoned buildings. You can find chests with valuable loot or even beehives there. Or even find a village, which might be a good place for your future base. Craft a leather armor set from the deer hides you have collected. Always upgrade your armor to the next set once you have enough resources to do so. Rest well before fighting the boss, as it is simply easier to kill him that way. Learn the boss attacks first. Each boss has weaknesses. If you have to escape, it's fine. You can return later. And that's it for today. If you want to watch more guides, consider subscribing, as I have many of them on my channel and you won't miss any by doing so. Thank you all for watching and see you later.